speaking of Canada Fruit Fest, volunteers. So right now, I think we're on track for getting just the perfect amount of volunteers. But there's 25 days left, 24 days left to the festival. So
yeah, man, it's coming quickly.
It's go time, dude. It's go time. So right now for the volunteers, what kind of teams do we have? We have a kitchen team. We have a cleanup team. We have security.
Yeah, so we have a variety of spots. Yes, kitchen crew, cleanup team. We have a team that is responsible for taking care of compost, food waste. So people who are interested in, responsibly handling food waste. We have people in charge of that. Yeah, we have a night security crew, which is kind of a fun task. Really, we have people that are going to be babysitting.
Oh, yeah. We have
working with kids.
Drivers, too. People driving.
Yes, driving to and from the airport. We've got a couple people with licenses to drive a Sprinter van, but as of right now, we might be able to use another one of those. We've still got some spots left, and I would encourage people to sign up because, in my opinion, before being head of volunteers, I really just attended Fruit Fest, and you get to meet incredible people being at a Fruit Fest, obviously. And there's so much good that can come from just attending a Fruit Fest. But there's also a flip side, and volunteering at a Fruit Fest allows you to interact with people there in ways you otherwise wouldn't.
Yeah, totally.
You get into the flow of your activity. You get to spend, 4 or 5 hours with an awesome team, joking around or getting to know each other well. And of course, one of the perks is you don't have to pay as much.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true. You actually get to come a little longer too. You get to come a little day before and stay a day after too. So even more time chilling. And it doesn't even feel like work, dude. Like it's completely okay, there's shifts. There's 4 or 5 hour shifts or whatever. But it's like it doesn't even feel like work during that time. And oftentimes when the 4 hour shift's over, the 5 hour shift's over, people just stay and they just keep working anyway because it's just fun. It feels good to contribute, feels good to make it happen. So it's my favorite part of the festival, man. Just seeing people keep busy and having fun, getting shit done.
Yeah. I shared on my Instagram story the other day when I was mentioning we still have some volunteer spots. I had to go through the camera roll on my phone and just look at some of the memories from last year during volunteering, and I was pulling up, memories of making a bomb salad in the kitchen with the evening kitchen crew, beatboxing with Yakub, while doing some work, and just
how about the magic tricks in the kitchen too, man? Magic tricks, Daniel, that was so good. And we also need some music sound tech volunteers as well. So we're gonna keep an eye out for that. I'll probably send out an email today looking for a music sound tech crew. That's important.
Music sound tech, yes. And a lot of the people volunteering are very multi-talented, very multifaceted. Some of the apps I've read, people are saying they're happy to work wherever, but they have video editing skills, they have these skills, that skills. So, for some people, if they're, have multiple talents, we may not even be using them in just one position the whole time. Maybe they like to prepare food in the kitchen. That's going to be their main task. But if they feel called to help with, filming some video or,
we need filmers too to record all the talks.
Yeah.
So we need filmers to record the talks, and then like I said, the sound tech crew, and like you said, everyone's just so multi-talented. Everyone's so cool. It's like you think you only know the vegans on YouTube and Instagram, like you think that's all that's out there, but 90% of the people that show up don't have a presence on social media, and they're all so cool. So it's these are the people who you're just you exist. How come I don't know you? I think I know everyone. I keep a eye on everyone on Instagram and YouTube, but it's 90% of the people that show up, man, they could all have banger YouTube channels, but they just don't post, and they're all so cool. So it's
man.
People there's no vegans. I don't know how many vegan friends, I don't have any raw vegan friends, but it's they're all at fruit festivals. They're all there. It's where they all go.
There. I hear people say that all the time, ever since going to Woodstock for the first time in 2014, I know hundreds of people that are vegan. I'm connecting with people at all times of the year that I met at fruit festivals. Like I was just at the wedding of Will Baldwin, who I met at Woodstock in 2014. You know,
you met him at 2014?
Yeah, man.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I was just in his freaking wedding, and he's gonna be our co-volunteer coordinator.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know you met him there. He's sick, man. He's so dope. Yeah, I'm stoked to see him. It's crazy. It's like I'm so excited to see like one person, and yet I get to see hundreds of them. It's insane. Like I'm stoked to see you. I'm like just you coming. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna see John. Like,
yeah, man. A whole year of experiences. Relay and share.
When are you coming? By the way, when am I seeing you? Are you flying into Kelowna or Vancouver? I forget.
Kelowna.
Flying to Kelowna.
I'm arriving on the 5th or the 6th.
Okay.
I have to double check that.
Okay.
Cool. And then the rest of the volunteers will show up the 8th. And we'll be tracking.
Yeah, I think we move into the venue on the 7th, I think. So, I mean, even some volunteers could help out on the 7th. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, definitely some of them mentioned they're coming early.
Yeah. Maybe send out an email today or tomorrow or something and just let them know, hey, if you want to come on the 7th, you can do that.
Okay, yeah. That'd be perfect, man.
Nice, dude.
More time the merrier.
Okay, well, that's dope. But let's see here. I guess the next steps is, like I said, I'll just send out an email asking for sound techs. You send out an email letting them know they can come on the 7th. And I'm just finishing putting up the schedule, actually. I wish we could go over the schedule together. Maybe I'll call you back in, like, a little bit here, and we'll go over the schedule together. And then you can show me the volunteer schedule as well, so we can sync it up. Because all the stuff on the schedule, it's like, I'm looking at day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and I'm like, oh my God, everything on this schedule. Like, I should have published the schedule, like, 3 months ago, because it's so exciting to see this stuff on the schedule. It's like, there's breathwork in the morning, then there's, like, yoga, then there's a fitness class, then there's a run, then there's, like, a hike, then there's, like, a farm tour, then there's, like, a talk on, like, sexual alchemy, there's, like, a talk on, like, goal setting and, like, relationships, and there's, like, a talk on, like, how to make money. Like, there's talks on, like, everything awesome. There's talks on everything awesome, and it's so cool to see it. It's like, Don Bennett's going to be talking about this. Lauren Lockman's going to be talking about this. Chris Kendall's going to be talking about this. Like,
oh, Lauren Lockman's coming?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, my God.
Dude, it's so, like, the lineup is so cool. It's so cool to see these people. And Andrea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ostenzo. Like, dude.
Man. So many good people.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Super pumped.
Yeah, it's amazing, too. It's like, well, one, there's no way you can possibly attend all the talks. Like, that's, an impossibility. So it makes it a fun challenge to, decide what you're going to go to. Everything's going to be good.
Yeah, but everything's recorded, too. So if anyone misses a talk, if they go to your talk and they don't come to mine, it's like, mine's recorded, don't worry,
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want people going to one talk and then wishing they were at another one. Like, it's all recorded, so.
I love that. Perfect, man.
Yeah, dude. Okay, well, I'm stoked to see you. It's like coming up. It's like I guess a couple weeks now from now, so that's really cool. I'm about to head off to UK for the UK Fruit Fest in a couple days. So I do UK Fruit Fest.
What talks are you giving at UK?
I think a talk. Ronnie wants me to talk about building muscle, how to build muscle on Raw Vegan.
That's kind of your thing right now.
Yeah. So building muscle on Raw Vegan, and then also just like how to avoid the common mistakes that raw vegans make and how to succeed on it long term. I think those two are like the main talks, and then there's like a group panel discussion just about helping people succeed and feel their best. Oh, another one's like getting high naturally without drugs. So just how to like optimize your state of mind.
Dude, that one last year I missed, and I think that was like your hit talk. Like
it was a workshop. Yeah, it was a workshop.
Yeah, there was a workshop. I just remember seeing like dozens and dozens of people surrounding you, just getting
high, dude. People are getting high. It's so fun. So fun.
And gratitude and the arm holding.
Yeah, bro. We got people to do things they'd never ever done before in their life. Like we got people to sit still and close their eyes for 5 minutes. We got people to hold their arms out for 5 minutes. We got people to yell at the top of their lungs like they'd never done before, and like one at a time, so everybody could hear each other scream. And everybody's scream is so different. Like we had so many people do so many different things for the very first time. It was a really, really cool experience. And then afterwards, people were just walking around like just so with smiles on their faces. They couldn't help it. So happy. Yeah, you were probably managing some volunteers then, dude.
I love it, man. I love meeting every single one of the volunteers. Like, just incredible people that I feel blessed to be around. Last year, I mean, to point out the fact that, you know, we're having a good time. Not one person even thought about complaining about anything last year. The vibes were so incredibly positive.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was asking if they could do more. Everyone was wanting to help out in extra ways. Like, what can I do? What can I do? And,
dude, that whole thing about complaining, it's like, you go to some events or you hang out with some groups of people and maybe people used to high school or college or work, when everyone's just complaining about shit, like, oh, homework or extra work or I can't wait for the weekend. It's like people are so used to complaining that when they come to a fruit fest and there are no complaints, it's like so refreshing. Everyone's just all high vibe. Everyone's up pure positivity. It's not fake. It's like we're genuinely positive. We're genuinely optimistic, you know? We're genuinely happy. We're genuinely stoked to be here and do what we're doing. And like you're saying, people just want to do more. They want to help out more. They want to contribute. They want to learn, grow, connect.
yes.
And, dude, it's a great place for it too. Right by the lake, great fruit, great live music, like great hikes great hills to hike and roads to run. And, oh, it's a really sick venue. I'm stoked for it. You're teaching some running classes, aren't you?
Yeah, man. I'll be leading some runs. I know We'll definitely be leading some runs. We've got Andy, Sun and Sprout. She'll be leading some runs. Yeah, we're gonna, I guess, maybe fine detail or, you know.
Yeah, let's go through the schedule later today. I'll give you a shout back, and we'll go through that.
Perfect, man. Yeah, so much goodness.
All right, dude. Well, I'll let you go. Take care. Thanks for the call. I just wanted to catch up, make sure we're all on the same page here. And
good.
I'm going to post this phone call to the YouTubes.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. Get the word out.
All right, dude, will do. And if anyone has any questions, they can reach out by sending an email to volunteer@canadafruitfest.ca. Is that right?
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Sweet, man.
All right, man. Much love. We'll talk soon.
Speak soon, bro. If you have any ideas or questions, hit me back. But like I said, I'm going to call you back and we'll go with the schedule.
All right.
All right, dog. Take care. Peace out.
I've met so many new people at this festival. There's so many cool people from all over the world. I know a lot of people I'm going to stay in contact with after the fruit festival.
Really just, it's all about the people coming together and just enjoying fruit life and everything beautiful that comes with that.